What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. It's been kind of cold, so hopefully you're safe and everybody. And it is cold and bad weather going on everywhere. The other day, I had talked about kind of interested in the power that the Earth has, or especially the United States and everything like that. And I think there's a connection between the power that, or the electrical energy that Earth makes compared to what it's used and everything. And I'm kind of indicating that there is a systematic sharing of energy from Earth to the sun, causing the outburst of energy that we see, the heat that comes from it. I'm kind of getting to that point, to be honest with you guys. I do think I'm on my way there. But anyway, I went ahead and did some checking here, and I want to show you some numbers about electrical energy, how much is being produced just here in the United States. Of course, we're the leading country in electrical energy produced, or just about. I think China might be first, but we're right there next to them, and about electrical energy produced and used. So here's some numbers for you. I'm going to go ahead and switch this up right here, and let me drop this down out the way right here. Now, the United States has around 200 to 400 coal-powered plants, and they supply about 15% of electricity, and it's about 180,000 megawatts. It used to be, in a few years back, around 2023, I think it was, or maybe a little bit earlier, that they produced coal-powered plants, electrical plants, supplied around 650 to 800 terawatts of power, which is pretty much all the power. Hydroelectric dams did not make that much, but anyway, it was around 16 to 19% of electrical supply, 15 to 19%. So we go on here and look at nuclear plants. Right now, in the coal power plants, there's only around 227 coal powered plants operating right now. And so here we go on nuclear power plants. Now, there's 54 operating nuclear plants with 94 reactors providing power, and they make 97 gigawatts of power. And they have the capability of making 1,000, or it's 1 gigawatt is 1,000. So they have a capacity of making a little bit more than that. But that's about it right there, all right? These numbers mean a little bit. So we also look over here at hydroelectric. Now, we have around 2,252 electrical plants, hydroelectric plants, and around, I think it is 43 pump storage, where they pump the water in, store it, and use a natural flow to create a current or whatever. Anyway, altogether, they make around 80.5 gigawatts and 22 gigawatts for power. So that's a little over 102 or 1.2, 102 gigawatts, right? So that's quite a bit. 6 to 7% of electricity. How much electricity does water create? It is, or nuclear power, about 19%. Coal, coal, 15 to 19%. Okay, and electric, about 6%. These numbers mean something. They also go over here and how much natural gas, well, that's about how much gas we ship. How much electricity does natural gas supply? 4.18 trillion kilowatts of power. That's quite a bit. But the percentage is not there. It's around 43% of the power supply that's created. The only thing left is how much electricity is created from alternative fuel supplies, such as natural gas. There's 500 gigawatts there. That's one, I'm sorry. Natural gas is 43% of the supply. And over here, this one is, I think, I'm on there. And where's this one? Okay. Alternative power supplies, such as wind power and solar power, they operate at a negative 17% of the total power generation, which is they're drawing more power than they are producing. So let's go ahead and bump that up because they want to be conservative. We'll call that 20%. So we're negating how much electrical power is being created by water right here, around 15 to 19%, or excuse me, coal. So this negative 17% negates anything coal is making. The problem is, guys, is how much electricity do we use per year? We use 4.18 trillion kilowatts of electricity per year. The numbers don't add up, guys. It don't matter. No matter how much you look at this number plus these numbers, this number, etc., 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 it does not add up how much electricity we use per year. There's no possible way. Even the percentages don't add up to 100%. And we don't import electricity. I mean, we might get some from Canada a little bit, but most of it is domestic, and it's created by our own supply. So something's not adding up, guys. And then, like I say, I mean, it might look good on the numbers and everything, but when you start looking at it a little bit closer, it don't add up. It don't make sense. How much power they supposedly are creating through these power plants, these electrical generation plants, the gas, coal, hydro, nuclear, and et cetera, does not add up to how much power we are using in the United States alone. So something ain't right. So if that's what they claim they are making, and it's not there, next I'm going to start looking into the equipment they're using and the capabilities stated versus capabilities realized of these power generation plants versus what they say they are creating. I'm going to dig closer and closer to what the truth is, where our electrical energy has come from, and our connection from the sun, or from the earth to the sun, and creating the solar power we use. That's about all I have for this right now, guys. I'm going to look into it more and more and try to get some numbers and more evidence for you that kind of relates this, our power, the creation of power from the core of Earth in relation to our electrical grid, and also in relationship to the sun. I do believe there is a strong connection. But anyway, hope you have a groovy day today. Do something nice for somebody besides yourself. It's always a good day, a better day for you and somebody else if you do reach out and help someone. Later, taters.